Oh my gosh, ladies and gentlemen, we have some insane news. Look at my balance. Look at my money. $260,000. Let's go. If you guys remember last episode, we managed to get ourselves some insane Eevee eggs, and I sold one of them for $200,000. And now I like to call myself what the cool people say, rich. I'm not like Battle Top yet. Like I'm not, if we do slash Battle Top, you'll see some people have $1 million. I'm not there, but I'm number 17 on the server right now with $261,000. And yesterday is when I recorded the last episode. I did do a tiny bit more breeding. I got three more eggs. 2 of them stunk. One of them is this absolute beauty, 95%. It does have 22% in defense, which isn't that amazing, but I still think I'll be able to sell it. It is timid nature, or at least it should be timid nature if we do slash hatch. It should be timid nature. Yep, perfecto. And we have another egg right here. So we all get to discover what this egg is all together. 74%. That is trash. That is really not good at all. But I will say, this new Eevee should hopefully yield us maybe another 150K. I don't know. I'm pretty sure the last one that we sold was technically better than this one. But if we can get another 150K, that would be amazing. But that is not really what today is about. Today, I'm going to get my hands on another legendary Pokemon. And probably, honestly, the easiest legendary that you can get your hands on, which is one of the Generation 1 birds. Because all you have to do is get yourself an orb, which we actually, I believe we have a couple of these orbs at this point. Maybe not. Did I just lie to you guys? I may have just lied to you guys. I swear I had a couple of orbs. Maybe I'm just not seeing them in my chest because I'm very unorganized, which I know triggers some people. I do apologize. Oh, and also, speaking of like the house and chests and organization, I do plan on upgrading the house. It's garbage. I'm just gonna say it. It's really not appealing. So I don't blame any of you guys if you're like, wow, you stink. I hate you. You're my least favorite YouTuber. You can't build a house for crap. I wouldn't blame you if you said all of those words. I don't know if I'll ever be able to build a house that satisfies the needs of you guys, but I'll try. I plan on making like a tower, like a cool tower, maybe like a Team Rocket tower. The guys over there, they did put a nice big R for Team Rocket, so big ups, big props, big shout out to those guys over there who are representing the Team Rocket squad very, very well. I do plan and hope to do that at some point. Anywho, with this red orb, all we have to do is get a Firestone, which I don't know if we have. We have a couple of stones. I know I have a Thunderstone somewhere laying around. I don't know if I have a Firestone though. Hopefully though, I can just do slash shop, evolution stones, Firestone, $2,500. Kind of expensive, but it is what it is. And then we just combine the two. Oh, wait, no. Oh, I'm actually so dumb. I almost just fumbled the bag right there. I don't want to get a Moltres. I want to get myself a Zapdos. Because I personally think that Zapdos is the best of the 3 legendary birds. Okay, and we have 2 Thunderstones right there. Easy peasy. Bing, bonk, bam. So now that we have the Orb of Static Souls. Oops, I just dropped it. That was almost catastrophic. What we have to do now is eliminate 375 Pokemon to fill this up. Like it kind of says, it's an Orb of Static Souls, which pretty much means it's collecting the souls of Pokemon, and every single soul that it collects, it adds to the orb. So you have to collect 375 souls in order to fill it up. And then once it's full, you can place it into the Orb of Static whatever, Hujabajaba, and it spawns a Zapdos. And we have a Master Ball, so I guess I could just Master Ball it. I'll try to catch it normally, but I don't really have very high level Pokemon yet, so I'm not sure how much damage I'll really be able to do to it. So I'll probably end up Master Balling it, but we'll see. So that is what today's episode is going to be. However, I do have plans alongside eliminating a ton of Pokemon. Plan number 1 is going to be to catch a Chikorita, because Chikoritas are relatively rare. So I'm going to catch this thing just to add it to the Pokédex, even though it's Gen 2. But another thing that I want to do is buy a Pokemon, or 2, or maybe 3, or 4. I don't know. Off of the GTS from other players that are pretty much battle ready. Battle ready as in, well, it's actually called BP, Battle Perfect. But Pokemon that have perfect IVs and a perfect nature and a good ability as well. I did do a little bit of research prior to starting this episode, so I got my eye on a couple of Pokemon in there, and now that we have some spending money, boy, am I ready to spend, let me tell tell you. Yeah, I'm not going to tell you guys specifically quite yet who on the GTS I'm looking at, but there are most certainly a few Pokemon that spark my interest, if you will, that tingles my wingle. I don't know what that means, but take that as you will. But anywho, yeah, I'm so excited, guys. I play Pixelmon every single day, pretty much, as you probably know, but I don't do these Let's Plays too often, and I'm addicted to Pixelmon. It is currently almost midnight. I just got home from a dinner with family, and what is the first thing I did? Not go to bed, not brush my teeth, not turn on the TV. It was sit down in my setup and go, okay, let me check the GTS. Let me see if I have any more amazing Eevee eggs that I can sell, because I'm addicted to Pixelmon. So I've really been enjoying this Let's Play so far. I hope that you guys have as well. From the comments that I've seen, it really does seem like you guys have been enjoying. So I really do appreciate all the kind comments. I have been reading the comments on this channel a lot more closely than I do on my main channel. Not that I don't read them on my main channel, but this one, it's a lot easier because there's less comments, and it's easier to just like keep up with all the interaction. So all of those things I really do appreciate. One thing that I don't appreciate though is how annoying this Chikorita is being. Just catch. I've thrown like 20 Pokeballs at you by now. It's not that deep, bro. It's really, you know what? Maybe it is that deep. I'm gonna run. And I'm gonna get the boy Voltorb out. I really still need to get some Pokemon that are good at getting Pokemon down to 1 HP. Voltorb has sort of been that guy for me. Look at that. And as I say that, boom, he gets him down to essentially 1 HP. I've mentioned this in previous episodes, but Scyther is a very, very good candidate for that because he gets False Swipe, which is it makes it really easy to get Pokemon down to 1 HP. Another really good Pokemon is like a Pikachu because it has Static, the ability Static, which means when Pokemon hit it with physical moves, there's a chance that it will become paralyzed, and there we go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Voltorb is hashtag the GOAT. I think, does Voltorb have Static as well? It does. Okay, so it's the same thing as Voltorb, which is another reason why Voltorb has been the GOAT of the series so far. But yeah, now we have a Chikorita. That is some beautiful stuff. But guys, check this out. If we go to the GTS, this is where everyone sells their Pokemon. What is this Sandshrew? It's a Christmas palette Sandshrew. Okay, I guess that's pretty cool. But I'm only interested in Generation 1 Pokemon, such as this Magikarp. Look at this. It is a hidden ability Magikarp, which in and of itself is extraordinarily rare, but it also has relatively good IVs. It has 78% IVs, not perfect speed, not perfect special defense, but it does have perfect attack and really good HP. So I was looking at that. I'm a little bit in between though, but its hidden ability when it evolves into Gyarados is Moxie. And what Moxie does is every time that Gyarados eliminates an opponent, its attack stat gets raised by 1. So it's a really good Pokemon for sweeping other Pokemon. And here is another Magikarp, but it's not hidden ability. It has better IVs, but not perfect defense. Swift Swim, but also Magikarp's or Gyarados' regular ability turns into Intimidate, which is another really, really good ability. It lowers the attack of the opposing Pokemon. So both of these are very tempting. This one's $150,000 though, and this one is $60,000. So I don't know. I'm a little bit in between. I don't really know what to do. I think I'm gonna wait until there's a real, like, truly perfect BP Magikarp on the market to buy, because I don't really feel like buying Magikarp that's not perfect and then have to, like, I don't want to have to breed these as well. I want to buy a Pokemon that's already BP and I don't have to worry about breeding it either. But we also have this Ghastly, which is pretty good, 90% IVs, not too shabby. But here's an interesting one, Caterpie. This is a BP Caterpie. Modest nature, perfect IVs, doesn't really get much better. Caterpie is one of the Pokemon that has a hidden ability that you don't actually want. You actually prefer the regular ability, which is Compound Eyes, which increases his accuracy, which is essential for moves like Hurricane, which is a move that it uses. Now, this Caterpie is going for $45,000. The thing is, Butterfree is not an insanely desired Pokemon because it's not the strongest Pokemon ever, but this one is perfect, and it's only $45,000. So I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna buy myself a $45,000 Caterpie. Boom. There we go. I know, guys, that sounds ridiculous. I just spent $45,000 on a Caterpie. What is going on? The thing is, I don't really plan on using this thing in like my main team, like my #1 squad. But if anything goes wrong and I go to the war zone and I lose a battle and someone steals a Pokemon of mine and I'm now down a Pokemon, bringing in a BP Butterfree is not the worst. It's not the worst thing ever. I have actually seen Butterfrees be very, very good because it has a move called Quiver Dance, which increases its special attack, special defense, and speed all by 1 stat. So it actually has a move that's pretty much Dragon Dance, except better because it increases its defense too. Ooh, I just got $1,000 for being level 25 as a battler. Did I? Oh, I got a new ability too. What does that do? / skills. Let's see. What did I just do? Battling. Level 25. Your Pokemon earn extra experience through trainer battles. That's cool. Unfortunately, I don't really battle too many trainers. There are trainers at /warp training though. And so I guess that'll be relatively helpful for that. With this Eevee though, so this Eevee is 95%. I don't know if I should sell it or if I should try to breed it with another Eevee too. I might try to get another really good female Eevee and then start breeding 2 at once. And then eventually when I get really bored of breeding all of these Eevees, then I will sell them all. But I may as well like just stock up a bunch of really good Eevees and just continuously breed them all together and start, it's not automated, but essentially an automated farm of generating these overpowered Eevees, selling them to the server for $200,000, getting rich, and then buying other battle perfect Pokemon like the Caterpie that I just bought. And also, seeing as how all of the other Pokemon that we just looked at were almost battle perfect, some of them were listed in the hundreds of thousands of dollars. Well, we got our Caterpie at 45. A Magikarp was listed at 60. There was a Ghastly listed at like, I don't know, maybe 80. I forget. My point is, I sold my Eevee for $200,000. And when I listed it, I wasn't really sure if that was a good price or not. It seems like it was. I mean, I haven't seen another Pokemon on the market that was over $200,000. So I think we got a pretty good deal with that 200K, which I'm happy about because I kind of set the standard right now with Eevees being sold, and I'll take 200K. Like, just think about it this way. If I get 5 Eevees that are worth 200K, I sell them all. I'm a millionaire with an M. That is $1 million in my pocket. Oh, there was also a Battle Perfect Ekans. Let me check if it's still on the GTS. Did someone buy it? Someone bought it. Yo, I don't think it was HA. I don't remember, but it was perfect IVs and had a really good nature too. I was considering buying that, but I don't know if I can use Arbok on my team. Although I will say, because I'm Team Rocket, I feel like it makes it a little bit more viable. It makes a little bit more sense that I would use an Ekans / Arbok on my team. And as you can see in my inventory right now, the orb is starting to fill up. There's a little bit of a durability bar in the hotbar, and the more that goes up, actually, the more it fills. So that is sort of the clock, if you will, that shows you how much your orb is filled. Which is nice to keep your eye on. Also, I'm really, really happy and proud of you guys for making this town pretty epic. I mean, some of the builds are pretty cool. Some of them are just okay. I'll say they're just okay. But I'm really happy that you guys are joining me in this adventure. Yeah, because I wasn't really sure how people would receive this new channel. I don't know. I didn't know if anyone would watch it at all, but it seems like you guys are really enjoying. So thank you guys for tuning into these videos and keeping up with my journey. I really hope that you guys can join me and yeah, and partake in this very, very fun adventure. Okay, I'm opening up some vote crates right now. And when I was on the server earlier, I saw someone get a fusion core, which is even rarer or more rare than getting a fusion shard. If we could get that, oh my god, I would just be ecstatic. 1,000 coins. I mean, I'll take 1,000 coins. It's a free 1,000 coins. How could I say no? I did get a random Pokemon though, and that could be pretty cool. I don't think it can be a legendary, but anywho, let's see. I think I have 2 more. Oh, I'll take a life orb. That's a really good item. Do I have another one? Yes, this is my last one. Please give me something crazy. A park ball. Yes, sir. That is essentially a master ball. That's lit. Let's see what we get. A Sableye with our random Pokemon. Okay, cool. I mean, I guess I'll take that. Also, if you guys remember in episode 1, there was a whole bunch of signs everywhere at spawn. If you're wondering what happened to those, it was causing a lot of lag on the server. So we've taken them down temporarily until we can figure out how to put them back up because they are epic. We got them all custom made, and now they're all gone. If anyone out there is a developer or knows a lot about the back end of servers and how to make them not lag, DM me on Discord. I need help. Ooh, another random Pokemon, Wormadam. That is the most mythical Pokemon I've ever seen. Okay, this is a little bit of a side note, but here at spawn, we have a battle tower where you put in 3 Pokemon to battle with, and every time you defeat another trainer in the battle tower that also has 3 Pokemon, you get a battle point, or BP. And eventually, you can make purchases in here with the battle point shopkeeper. In here are fusion shards and a fusion core. So if you guys are looking for a way to get fusion Pokemon, this is a pretty good way to do it. You come in here, you battle the guys until you get a whole bunch of battle points, and then you buy fusion shards. Yeah, that's probably the best way to do it. But I will say, you have to have a really, really, really good team because those guys are no joke. Ooh, another treasure chest. Oh, Master Ball. That is my 15th treasure that I found at spawn, which we were doing this, I think 2 episodes ago is when I was going through here. But since I was at spawn again, opening vote crates, I figured I would have a second look, and I found a couple more of those treasures. I don't know how many there are, though. I found 15. I'm not sure how many there are. I would imagine, though, that like the last one should be some sort of crazy good reward, but I don't know. Okay, I found a command that shows that there are 25 of them. Wow. Okay, so I'm missing 10 somehow. How are there 10 more of these hidden at spawn? I've looked around here for probably 45 minutes total. Excuse me. I don't know how I don't have permission to do that, but okay. But where else could these possibly be hidden? If you guys know where any of these are hidden that I haven't found yet, please, please, please let me know. I'm begging you. There's some crazy stuff. Oh, here's one. 5 XP Candy XLs. Yo, I will take that. That is gonna be so good. I'll probably... Have I found this one? I haven't. Woo! 32 quick pulls. Wait a minute. Are we on a hot streak right now? I think we might be. But yeah, whenever I want to train a Pokemon up to level 100, those XP Candy Ls are definitely going to come in handy. I'm just waiting for one of these things to give me like a legendary Pokemon reward. I doubt that's actually ever going to happen, but it would be cool. It would be pretty cool. I would take it. I'd be happy with it. Or like an IV boost. If I got an IV boost, that would be so clutch. I'm gonna make my PC box 10 the box where I have all of my epic Pokemon that are actually really, really good and ready to battle. So, I gotta change the background of it to make it actually look pretty cool. Oh, Team Rocket! I did not know there was a Team Rocket background. Caterpie, get your butt on in there, boy! So, our Eevees are ready to be done breeding. Let's see what this one is. 82%! Mid. I'm just gonna delete it. Is that mean? Like, maybe I could sell it for a little bit of money, but whatever. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do, though. This male Eevee is a perfect Eevee, so I'm just gonna start training that now, and I'm gonna breed my, I guess, second best Eevee with my other Eevee. But I'm just gonna start training up this Eevee now because it's kind of a double whammy because I'm gonna be training it up in its EVs that it needs, like these speed EVs, which is funny because it's called an EV, but EV needs to be trained in EVs to work properly. It's probably so confusing. I'm sorry. Anyway, what I'm saying is that I need to train my EV properly, and while I do that, it's going to be filling up my orb that I so desperately need to be filled up. So it's kind of a double whammy. This is a beautiful, beautiful thing. Let me just toss this on it too, give it some levels so that it's actually strong enough to one-shot all this stuff. Wow, this is incredibly efficient. I mean, I'm slaughtering these Rookities like it's nothing. This is filling up my orb so quickly and giving me so many EVs. Like, holy smokes, this is great. I just put a power anklet on the EV as well. What that does is it takes Rookity from giving EV 1 EV point in speed for I believe now 3 each. So it should triple the time, or I guess 1/3 the time it takes to EV train EV in the speed EVs. Yeah, than it normally would. Wait. I have a Pokédex claim I can reward. Wait, what can I do? Oh, I got Pokeballs. Ah, so from completing your Pokédex, you actually get some rewards as well. At 10%, I get 500 coins. An XP share, that's good. But yeah, the more that you complete your decks, the more rewards you get. Look, you even get ranks and stuff. That's pretty cool. I didn't know that. 2 fusion shards at 50% complete. Yo! You get a whole fusion key at 100%. But I don't think anyone's ever gonna get to 100%. That would be insane. Okay, now the Eevee is fully trained in speed EVs. So now I'm going to fully train it in special attacking EVs. So I just put a power lens on it as opposed to the power anklet. Okay, really? It's gonna give me Haunter? Please don't all have Haunters. No! Oh, tell me these aren't all Ghastlies. Bro, I can't hurt it. Okay, that is so annoying. Hold on, let me think. Okay, new plan. This is sort of sudden and sporadic and potentially could it be its own video in its own. But we're going to evolve our Eevee into a Jolteon. I know, it's very sudden, very sporadic, very part of the moment thing. Maybe not the smartest idea because I probably should breed this Eevee more, but whatever. We have a Jolteon now and it's learning Thunder Shock. Ta-da! That is how you do it. Now we can go back and actually Eevee train this thing in special attack. Boom! Was it worth it? You may ask. Probably not. I would answer. I don't believe it probably was. Because now, realistically, I'd probably miss out on a lot of money because I evolved into a Jolteon. But it's okay, because now I'll have a perfect Jolteon, which I can't really complain with or complain about. Bada bing, bada boom, baby! My boy is fully Eevee trained. He's a little level 17 still. But let's get him a couple more Eevees in HP, I guess, because you get a little bit, I think you get like up to 6 extra. And there we go. It's 100% Eevees, 252 in special attack, 252 in speed. It's as fast as it's going to get. It's going to hit as hard as it's ever going to hit. Now I pretty much have to get it to level 100 and teach it a good moveset, and I'll have a perfect Jolteon. And after I do all of what I've done for the Eevee and the Jolteon, for 5 more Pokemon, I will have a perfect team. So we still have a lot more work to do. I do, however, have that Caterpie. So I kind of have 2, I guess I'll say I have 1.5 Pokemon in my party that are actually going to be ready to battle, like for real, for real. Yeah, so that is kind of huge news. On a much worse note, though, as you may have been able to tell already, I'm not sure, our orb is not full at all. It turns out battling trainers doesn't count towards your orb. So they have to be like wild Pokemon, which is pretty annoying. Whatever, I guess it just is what it is. Bingo card for today looks pretty easy, but I'm not doing that. It took me way too long last time. I do not feel like spending another couple hours doing the bingo card, even though it was worth it. I mean, we got the $20,000 reward from completing the entire bingo card, and we got a fusion shard from it, which is another, people sell it for around 40,000. So I got around $60,000 for that. I got $5,000 for the first bingo and some other reward that I don't know. And you get $250 for each Pokemon that you caught on the bingo. So I ended up actually making a lot of money last episode. So I definitely can't really complain about that at all. Ooh, Master Ball loot. Another Focus Sash. Focus Sash, low key, pretty good for some Pokemon. I don't know why this just popped into my head, but what do you guys think about us on the server making custom Eevee? Like Eevees that don't really exist. I don't know. I know a lot of people don't really like fake mons, but think about like a ghost type Eevee. That'd be really cool, I think. I'd kind of be down to have a ghost type Eevee or a dragon type Eevee or a rock type Eevee, steel type, whatever. Filling up like the other typings that Eevee doesn't have yet. I think that could be pretty cool. Yeah. Maybe we'll do that. I don't know. Someone just listed a Lustrous Orb for $10,000. I'm gonna buy it and then sell it. I swear they sell for more than that. It's definitely like, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I have so much money at this point that I just don't care anymore. I don't even know. But I'm gonna list it for $40,000 and see if it sells. I swear though, it goes for way more than that. And that listing was only on the GTS for like literally 30 seconds. Like I saw it go up and I was like, that doesn't seem right. I'm gonna try to sell this for a lot more. So that is something I'm gonna try to keep my eye on. Someone else just listed an Eevee for $15,000. Is it shiny? Why does it look like that? It's palette alternative. I don't even know what that means. See, some things I don't know what they're worth quite yet, but that is one great thing about playing on the server so much is I am getting a pretty good idea of what is worth what. And when you do have a good sense of that, then you can buy things on the GTS and hopefully sell them for more than what they were actually listed as. That's my plan, at least. Speaking of finding and catching and selling rare Pokemon that are valuable, I have yet to find a shiny yet this whole series. And I've probably played on camera for, I don't know, 15 hours, maybe more. I don't know at this point. Off camera, I'm on the server pretty often off camera as well. I have not found a single shiny. I feel like my luck, it's all just going to come out at once where I just find like multiple shinies in one day. I can feel that happening. I really can. I have been battling a lot though. Look at this. Our orb is almost full. It's not quite full yet, but it's certainly getting there. Before I do battle the Zapdos though, I am going to put a whole ton of rare candies and XP candies and whatnot on my Jolteon. I want that to be my first Pokemon that is level 100. And also guys, please comment some nickname suggestions for our Jolteon. He's going to be our first Pokemon that's BP. So it's pretty epic. We're definitely gonna need an epic name for him. Something cool. I don't really know. The first thing that pops in my head is Sparks. I know that's maybe not that cool, but it's sort of a nod. It is a tribute to Lachlan, who is an OG Pixelmon creator. He's a guy that I used to watch growing up, and he always used to name his Jolteon Sparks. So I would do that in honor of him. But if you guys have any other name suggestions that are cooler than that, I'm certainly open. I was actually thinking about using a Diglett on my actual team that I would bring into Warzone because it has its hidden ability. I think it's its hidden ability is Arena Trap, which means that the opposing Pokemon cannot switch out when Diglett is on the field, or Dugtrio for that matter, which is amazing. Like, think about it. If there's a Pokemon, like an electric Pokemon, for example, on the field, you send out Diglett, GG's. Like, good luck destroying that. You can't. And it's pretty much a free kill for Diglett, and it's such a good ability. Unfortunately, though, it's such a good ability that it got banned, and Dugtrio will not be allowed into the Warzone. Well, at least Dugtrio with the ability Arena Trap will not be allowed. I just earned another orb. What did I even do? Oh, I'm a level 30 battler now. Let's go. I was level 25 battler to start this video. Holy smokes. That is how you know that I've been slaughtering Pokemon all day. I've gained that many levels so quickly. Let's go. But I just got another orb. So if another time in another episode I want to get another legendary bird, I totally could. Although I don't know how viable the other two really are competitively. I'm like 90% sure that Zapdos is the best of the three. Especially if you get a hidden ability Zapdos. But I think hidden ability Zapdos is banned because of how good it is. Its hidden ability is static, which is the same thing that Voltorb has, where if Pokemon makes physical contact with it, it gets paralyzed. It's pretty OP. It's such a good move. Or ability, I guess. Because if you think about it, Zapdos already is pretty tanky, and so every time an opponent throws out a physical attacking Pokemon, you just send out your Zapdos and then they become paralyzed. Next thing you know, half their team or all of their team is paralyzed just because of your Zapdos. It's really, really good. And OP, which is why it's banned. Oh, and there we go. Our orb is full. The orb of static souls, baby. Let's go. So before we do spawn the Zapdos in, what I'm going to do, I'm probably not going to use too many of these rare candies. I might use some, but I'm going to get all of my, what are these called? Just the candies, not the rare candies, but all just like the XP candies, and put them on our Jolteon. We don't have as many as I thought. We have a decent bit though, just from the Boss Tower that we've grinded before. And here's some more. Alrighty. Well, let's see how far we can get with these XP candies. He's currently level 18. Predictions, guys. Comment down below what you predict he will become after all of these candies. We have 3 more extra smalls, 3 mediums, 8 smalls, 3 larges, and 5 extra larges. He's level 18 right now. I think he'll get to level 55. That's my guess, 55. Okay, he just got to level 21 from one of these. 23, 25, okay, I don't know. I hope it's higher, but we'll see. Oh, I just got training skills for that. I didn't even do anything. I don't even want the PC. I'm just gonna drop it. Okay, 55 maybe was a little bit high, but let's see. This is an XP Candy L. It should do a lot. There we go, level 31, 37. Okay, and now we have 5 XP Candy Ls. Can he get 18 levels in 5 XP Candy L? Whoa, okay. That was 6 levels from 1. Discharge, we will learn that, yeah. Oh, 48. I think it's gonna be higher than 55. There's 52. We still have 2 more. He's learning Thunder. We'll learn that for that. Boom, 55. And last, 58. I was pretty close. That was actually a pretty solid estimate, honestly. I'm not too bummed about that. We do have a bunch of rare candies, but I'm gonna save that until he's like level 90 or so, because that's when it really gets annoying to level him up. But okay. Is this ready to go? No. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, you know what time it is now. It is time to spawn in the Zapdos. I feel like I should bring in my highest level Pokemon, but the problem is I don't really have any high level Pokemon at this time. I have 1,000 Eevees, but not any high level Pokemon. I will likely end up throwing my Master Ball at it just because my Pokemon are not competent enough to actually do enough damage to hurt this thing significantly enough to be able to catch it. Anyway, let's right click this and boom, baby! here we go. Zapdos has been spawned. I'm just gonna chuck a quick ball at it on the first turn, see if that does anything. I don't think Zapdos gets any move like self-destruct or anything, so I don't think it can like kill itself. That would be really upsetting if it did. One thing that is very interesting about legendary Pokemon as well is they are guaranteed to have 3 perfect IVs, which is really good. Wait, we have 2 Master Balls and a Park Ball. Yeah, I am very likely just, you know what? I'm just gonna do it. I'm not gonna drag this out. We're tossing the Master Ball at this thing. Let's go, baby! This is our first quote-unquote legit legendary Pokemon of the series. Let's go! Will I get any GGs in chat? No? Oh, I got 1 W. Okay. Where's my support, guys? Like, that's a big moment. That is a big moment for me. There we go. There he is. Look at the boy. Let's check his IVs. 84%, perfect HP, defense, special attack, and speed. And wait, and really good special defense. Wait. Oh my, wait. That is insane. That is an insane Zapdos. And someone just captured a hidden ability Abra. People do that. How are people capturing hidden ability Pokemon? I literally said how in chat. What? I don't understand how people are catching hidden ability Pokemon. I've never caught a hidden ability Pokemon in my life. Look at all these Pokemon I've caught in this series alone. Like, that's just this series that I've caught Pokemon. Not one is HA. Where's my HA Pokemon? Oh my gosh. But anyway, this Zapdos is pretty crazy. It's not hidden ability though, right? It's not. Pressure. Modest! It's a modest nature too! It's boosted special attack minus regular attack. That's sick. I don't know if that's the best nature on a Zapdos, but I know it's good. It's at least like good. Oh, I could probably sell it for 200K, 300K. I don't know. Well, now that makes me not really want to use my Jolteon because now I can use my Zapdos in the war zone instead. Do I just use both? But having 2 electric type Pokemon is probably not smart. I don't know. Dang. Oh. Well, Zapdos is flying as well, so it's not weak to ground like Jolteon is. So maybe it is viable. I don't know. Okay, I kind of do want to use both. I don't know. Anyway, guys, that's going to be it for today's episode. If you did enjoy and you haven't subscribed quite yet, make sure, double check, make sure you're subscribed. Stay tuned for the rest of the series. The next episode will be out very, very shortly. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch you in episode 6. See ya.